Let's see. Minimize that. Close that. And close that. Yeah, why don't we save that? And minimize. Alrighty then. Alright. Okay. What did I do that I've got shulkers in my creative world just hanging out? I don't even remember that. I did something. I've messed with shulkers, obviously. Ooh. Oh, that was bad. Flint and steel. And my inventory is filled with shulker boxes. There we go. And let's drop all this garbage. I could probably just clear my inventory. There we go. Yeah, so this is my creative world. How well is this microphone picking up? Let me check that for a second. Hello! How are you doing? Maybe it's some feedback. I'm gonna check my microphone volume. Let me check that for a second. Hello! Yep, sounds good. Okay. Alright. Let me know if it's too quiet or too loud or anything like that. Oh, there's already a route up into the nether roof here. That's kind of what I wanted to play with. Alright, so we don't want any platforms anywhere nearby, so let's go over this way. Alright. And there's some grass and some soul sand. Some wither roses. Some rails. Concrete. Wait, concrete's classic. Some glass. Alright, so I want to see, I think it's actually, should be fairly simple to build a basic farm here. Let's see what it takes to make a gas farm. I think it's gotten a lot easier than it used to be. I want to see what's involved there. Let's try it with grass. I think you can just run grass over it. Oh, that's soul sand. And then give yourself some stick. Oops, not that. And create a new area selection. Holy cow. Alright, gas farm. Turn rendering on. Well, I'm thinking if you create a gas farm above the nether, that you can get better spawn rates. Is there something with the nether update that's going to make a gas farm easier? I could possibly wait, but I don't know when it's going to be coming out. What am I on? I'm on the wrong selection. Area selection browser. I have way too many area selections. Did I make one called gas farm? There we are. I've been paying some attention to this, like people's snapshot videos, but I don't know exactly what's going on with every little detail of the new snapshot. I don't pay super close attention. All right, so make a little selection here. And then load it, create a placement. All right, there we go. Because I think... Does it? Should I load up... Oops, that's the wrong button. Should I load up this latest snapshot and try it out? Play with it a little bit? I'm wondering. And let's make a bigger selection here now that we've... Area selection browser. There we are. All right. Just trying to make a big platform here. Because I think... Also, what's the timeline on the new update? Is it still like summer? I think is what it was originally. All right, so we should. Oh, let's do the most important thing possible, and turn mob spawning off. No, that would mess up everything most likely if I just started running snapshots in my survival world. There's just too much chance for things to get messed up. Now the downside here is that we're also spawning things down below me. So ideally the best place to be would be up above. I wonder actually if... I mean, I don't need... I mean, like, who really needs a lot of gas tiers? Like, even if I have something ridiculous planned, but even that doesn't require that many gas tiers. I could maybe set up a small gas farm. And what I'm wondering is, like, if you've got the Soul Sand Valley and it creates a whole bunch of gas, then I wonder if... we're mostly getting pigs. Is there... So if I do light level, okay, yeah. So, sea lanterns, because I can get rid of the pigmen. So I'm wondering if like we did a perimeter or possibly building above the nether in the Soul Sand Valley. That might be another interesting idea there. So we need light level 12 to keep pigmen out, right? So this is 14, 13, 12. So we would need a light every that often, I think. 13. I think that's the minimum. And then that would keep pigmen from spawning if we put a light every 4 blocks. Like so. Fortunately, if I built one now, I don't have any control over... Actually, I specifically have control that it won't be a Soul Sand Valley because I'm not going to regenerate my nether. I've got way too much built in my nether to regenerate my nether. So so any of the new chunks... So I'm going to have to generate new chunks in the nether in order to get any of the new features when the new update comes up. I might regenerate like everything outside of like 1,000, the coordinate wise. Just make sure that anywhere I've been past 1,000 gets regenerated, but anything within my main area is going to be still. It's going to be the nether biome or nether waste. I think it's getting transferred to. I don't know. these are kind of the things I'm wondering. Large lava lake seems like you're still going to get... Because, like, right now, I can go way up in the sky. And then, I'm still getting pigmen spawn. They shouldn't spawn at light level 12, should they? Or is it light level 13? Yeah, it's got to be 13. Hey, how you doing? And they're dying. But if I can keep pigmen from spawning, I should get a lot more spawns. Pigmen are the most... So if I, so this would be light level 13, right here. If I do this. Nope, this is still 12. So that's not any better. So I'd need a light every other block. I'd need to do that in order to keep pigmen from spawning. I should have figured this out before copy pasting this big area, but oh well. I am thinking on ways to make a ghast farm. I'm just kind of experimenting right now. I don't know what I'm going to end up coming out with, but I believe it's gotten a lot easier because one of the primary reasons is because you can use light level to make pigmen not spawn anymore. So if we can make pigmen not spawn, then I think we can get much more spawns of gas. And then you'll also get magma cubes, and that will be the things that spawn the most, but... So I'm on top of the nether, and I'm just experimenting with ideas, trying to see if I can get something that works. So... Make a new area selection here. I want a bunch of gas tiers for an experiment that I've got planned that'll take a few episodes to get all set up, but this is step one. And so I wanted to see if I could get something working. Save schematic. There we are. I didn't save any of the wither roses. Okay, all right, whatever. We can fix that later. The important part is, can I prevent pigmen from spawning? And also, I've got the settings. So it's on replace mode. None. There we go. It's got wither roses on top of sea lanterns, which should not be possible. Let's turn these off. All right, is anything spawning? All right, that's what we want to see. Okay, yeah. So there are no pigmen spawning. But you would need a really large area like this, it looks like. And you'd still end up getting more magma spawns than everything else. And also, the buddy behavior, I can't think of the word for it. It's only going to spawn one gas per chunk. So yeah, you'd need a really large area, but I think this should actually work in theory. I don't know how large of an area you would need. And also you would have to cage them in so they don't fly away like they've been doing. I just wanted to see, can I get pigmen to not spawn? Looks like yes. I wonder if there's a better... Like... Does it matter if I use sea lanterns versus torches? I guess we can test that out. Alright, let me make a big area again. I am not. I am a male. I know I have a relatively high-pitched voice. But I have no control over that. I was actually looking over my channel statistics, and it's actually like 55% female or something like that, which is interesting. Alright, so Ghast farm. Save this. Oops. I wonder if I should make a... We could do a fail command, yeah. Alright, loaded schematics. Create a placement. Really big area. I don't know if this is going to be big enough. And then let's do a fill. It should lower the mob spawning of pigmen, but I don't know if it will lower the mob spawning of ghast, or should I make it bigger? That's the other question I have, is what's the size? Like, how big does it need to be? One of the things that actually matters is the higher I go up, the smaller the circle is that I would cover, where at the same time you want to get as high as possible in order to keep areas below the nether, because I might actually have to clear out like an area below the nether just to make sure nothing can spawn in that area in order to make this the most effective. So there's a balancing act there of how big does it need to be versus how much area do I have to clear out. Nine chunks will be what? Let's see how big we got it right now. I have no idea how... I just made it a size. Let's see. How big are we dealing with here? We got... 1, 2... Yeah, we got about 9 chunks right now. We have 9 full chunks and a few partial chunks. It would probably make more sense to put this on chunk borders. So it might be better to make this like 16 chunks. That might be something worth trying. And make it a 4x4. Oh, 900 chunks. We'll see. I actually that you can't even keep all that loaded, so I don't even think it would even help anything. think I might actually have to set up an item collection system just to see how well this is working. Because, like, I can't... Actually, I can, let's go... Where's the center here? Not there. Center, like, here. Somewhere around here. I think I have my view distance set to 15 chunks in, so yeah, actually it probably would cover that much radius if I needed it to. But, so here we're at 207. Let's try like 220. I think I actually have, yeah, so what's the... I forget the buttons for mini HUD. H plus C. Yeah, there it is. All right, HC. And then make structure shapes. All right. So if we go up here, that's actually a big despawn radius. So we could go up even further. Let's go 240. All right. All right, that's actually pretty decent. And then player spawn, just making, oh. And he fell, he's gonna die. Let's make a bigger platform for him. All right. And turn this off. Where did I have too many windows open? Sorry, 1 second. Oh my god. There it is. All right. Which... The mod is mini HUD for the circumference. And to play spawn the player, it is, this is a carpet mod. Rex. Hey, is that your skin? Are you a panda? Alright, now we can actually see everything happening. Because we have a player up there. That actually helps a lot. And is it not spawning because I'm here? It should be in creative, so it shouldn't affect the spawn rates. But it clearly is. Or is he... What's going on here? Yeah, I believe so. I think it's actually the chunk plus. And it might be a circle. So it might be the actual area of a circle with a radius of 1 plus the render distance. I think is technically how it works. Or something like that. Why are we not getting any spawns? What if I make another player that's a little bit lower? It might be. You might be right. Let's. It's obviously not blocking the spawns of the magma creams, but it might be blocking the spawns of the gas themselves. Let's get rid of the glass there. Let's move it up one. Pig boy. Alright, I might have to spawn another one in a second because I do not know why. Is it 5 blocks tall? Is it really that big? I thought they were only 3 blocks tall. Alright, okay, we're getting spawns. That's good. But they're flying away. Alright, so that's what we don't want, is them to fly away. Alright, we'll find out. I'll do 5 blocks. See if that's big enough. I filled it with... Okay, there's... Alright. Still nothing. Alright, let's try another platform here. Oh, there we go. And he's still taking damage. Okay, that's something. Those screams, though. That's something else. It seems to be based on me. I don't know why. I mean, the point of having this player spawn is... Yeah. Alright, let's make... I can hear it all the way up here. That's crazy. Alright, that's something. You want me to turn the sound off? Or turn it down? Hostile Creatures is already at 20%. And my master volume's at 18%. Minecraft does not follow sound rules very well. So what is going on here? Maybe if I'm in spectator mode, I should not be affecting the spawns. I guess in creative I would. We're still getting pigmen. Oh, I missed some lights. Oh my god, that is horrifying. Oh my god. I'm like so close to it now. Let's just turn. Alright, I missed a couple lights here, so we got pigmen that are still spawning. Alright. And then what if I go into spectator mode? Any spawns now? Oh, there's still a light there. Alright, I can deal with it being much quieter. That's a lot better. But there was still something. Alright, seems to be working. It must have been because I'm in creative, it's affecting the spawns if I'm too close to it. That's actually, look at it go. Alright, so let's try. What was this? Was this 240? Oh, I'm in spectator mode, so it's hard to tell. Yeah, okay. This was 240. So all right. Let's look at how they. Oh, that's okay. I thought this was a Ghast. It's just a white platform. All right. So if because this would be the ideal area to stand at, I think. So if we go into this thing, turn this on, that would be our despawn radius. So basically, we'd want to fill this and see how much that helps. Oops. I don't know. Where's this square? I don't know how to make this square. I guess we could just fill the whole thing. It doesn't have to be square. Although rails make squares a lot easier. Or at least a rectangle. Alright. Because I certainly don't want to use hoppers to pick all these items up. Like, I could put this on soul sand and just fill the whole bottom with hoppers, but it's just, that would cause so much lag. Oops. What did I do? Oh. There we are. Did I do that right? I can't have this gap in the lights. That'd be bad. Is that right? Nope, that's not right either. There we go. Yeah, it's easy to create a lag farm. It's like the easiest thing in the world to create. All right, so something like this. I don't know how this didn't end up matching up. Oh, it's because this doesn't match up. No, it does. I screwed something up here. Oh, I see. Okay, I see it. Where are we? Like that, right? That's right. I'm too much of a Redstone fan to play Bedrock. I tried it. It's frustrating as a Redstoner. I have the Xbox version. It's fun, like to like just sit around and chill and do stuff, but I kept trying to do things and things just don't work the way that you expect them to. All right, so one thing I'm curious about here. All right, let's go from. Oops, no, that's not what I meant to do. All right. Probably would have been faster to just go to the other corner and click it. Yeah, let's do that. Terrifying sounds. So that is 85 by 90? That doesn't sound right. Is that all that is? Terrifying gas noises. And then if we go into... Four shulker boxes of Wither Roses. Four shulker boxes. That's actually doable. I can actually generate that. And we're missing a few too. And actually, technically, I don't know if you need every one of these every one of these Wither Roses. I think you could probably survive without them all. Just because, like, you only need one or two to kill them, like, and they have such big bodies. This probably would have been faster to use a fill command, but whatever. Alright, so we need a big glass wall here. First of all, how do I want to do this? That's fine. It is 9 p.m. I live in Texas. So probably only going to do this for a little while. Might quit at 10 or so. Not sure. Depends on where I end up whenever everything's said and done. So I don't think this farm's actually going to take too long to set up. I mean, building it in survival will take a while because this is gigantic, and also I need 12 shulker boxes of wither roses, which I only have 2 of at the moment. But besides that, oops, 4 a.m. Wow. What are you doing up at 4 a.m.? Those gas noises, man, they still get me. It's like I'm super quiet and they're still screaming away. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I don't mind a challenge. I don't mind doing something that takes quite a bit of work. Technically, you don't need all this glass either. You just need like every other block of glass. I guess like little magma creams could get out. So you probably need the bottom glass and then, I don't know. But I don't think you technically need all of this glass. Because the gas can't get out. Alright, so that would be the farm. And then if I go into... There we go. I'm still missing a light, aren't I? Let's kill those gas in the sky. Get rid of him. I think that's actually going to be... I don't think this is too laggy at all. If I put hoppers underneath, it would be... Of course, I haven't add the item collection yet, which might change things. Yeah. At this point, I'm just kind of doing ridiculous things in my world. I just it's just a lot of fun to try out new things. I've never built a gas farm before, so that's kind of neat. I don't really have any reason to do this. I just want gas tiers because it's a cool thing to do. I kind of have an ambition to try and get a shulker box of all the items. I don't know if that'll actually happen, but it'd be kind of a fun thing to do. So, what's the basic? Let me... see if I got something here. All right, that makes sense. Just have it go onto the hopper and then a comparator on the hopper. Alright, so let's put a wool block here. Yeah, what's interesting about my world is that, like, I've never made, like, I needed a vine farm because my world's kind of crazy. Like, I've never even wanted to make a vine farm. And, like, I needed a vine farm. There's a few farms that I've made that I've, like, never even needed before. And I ended up needing for this world, and it's kind of interesting. A lot of that's because of that giant floating island I built, and I'm still building. I kind of need a leaf farm, but there's not really a design for a leaf farm, and it's pretty hard to design around because you need such strange requirements for a leaf farm. Come on. I don't know if I can actually get a single block of bedrock in survival. Like, I can blow it up, or I can remove it, but I don't know if I can actually get a block of bedrock. I don't think that's possible. Alright, let's use a fill command this time. Where'd my... I threw out my stick, didn't I? And so... no, that... What did I do? I hate it when I do this. Area selection browser, delete, new selection, gas farm. There's some options in Lightmatica that I have not yet figured out what they do. But there are some interesting challenges in a shulker box of all the items. Like, I've got a lot of items, but a shulker box of all of them would be difficult. Did I? Oh, air. I gotta come over here. Oh, I don't even know if I need all of these. Because presumably I could cover a few rows. I'm thinking I could probably cover like 4 rows. Like that. And then send it back. Like so. Like that. And then, except it would need to be... Why can I not build here? Because I'm standing there? Okay. This would need to be a regular rail. Like so. And then we need a comparator. Into a redstone torch. Into a repeater. Like so. Like that. And then, so if that's empty, then it goes, and if not, I might want to find a way to stop this, like to have an off switch so these aren't running all the time. But this would presumably be far enough away that it wouldn't really matter. So then hopefully this would actually get enough items in each run that I wouldn't have to worry about it. Yeah, I might. I wanted to try this out. I wanted to see if people are interested in, like, the creative process of how I might, like, look into building a new farm, or I've got a building that I need to design, those kind of things. You know, and, you know, they don't make for great YouTube videos, but if people want to watch, you know. then I figured I'd give this a shot and see if anybody was interested. And then obviously there's the video on demand that you can do later. So we copy this down a bunch of times. But yeah, if people are interested, I'll definitely do more of these. Time allowing. My work's been pretty hectic lately. So we'll see how things go. But yeah. I wonder if there might be a better way to... Because there's no reason it needs to loop back all the way around. And this one's kind of unnecessary, but we'll fix that later. We would need a minecart on it, so we could just stop this one here. That'd be fine. And we need wool back here. And then carpet, hopper counters. There we go. Isn't that one of the achievements where you like ride a pig off the cliff? Alright, so where'd that first cart go? Did it just vanish? I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there's literally nothing on the other side. I didn't think this through all the way. There we go. God dang it. Keep doing that. There you go. I actually have had a shulker box of most of the redstone stuff, except for dispensers. I actually even had a shulker box of redstone blocks, but I have used a lot of those, and I don't have... I think I probably only have a few stacks left anymore, because I used a ton of them. But dispenser, that's a different thing entirely. But I do have a shulker box, like I had a shulker box of pistons, observers, basically everything. besides dispensers, pistons, and observers are probably the toughest to get. All right, let me see if I can do anything here. So let's, what happens if we turn this rail this way? What happens when we send a car down there? Which way does it go? This might be directional. Oops. Yeah, that's not the way we want it to go. We want it to go up there. What happens if I... don't do that? What's that do? Is that possible? Will it stop if it's got items in it? Let's throw a bunch of these items on the ground so it picks those up. Oh, they're bouncing off each other though, aren't they? And it didn't stop. No, it just rolls right on by. Because I don't want it to have to go all the way back. That just doesn't make any sense. I'd like it to come by and drop its items off. I have too many? Makes you say that. This is kind of messy. Oh, that won't work. That will not work at all. What if I do that? It's still going to join, isn't it? Yeah, it is. What if I do this? And then that? No? I want you to join, and then you to not join. Yeah. All right. I mean, I could potentially have one unloader for everything, like, or one for every row. It seems like overkill. But I know I can't have it do the whole system. Like, that won't work. I guess we could see what happens if we do it, just do it this way. Like, this actually should work in theory. It just takes a while longer for it to get back. All right. Oh, we still got pigmen spawning. I mean, they're not eating up too much of the mob camp, because we're actually only at 25 out of 70 on the mob cap. This actually could get a lot bigger if we needed it to. The problem with dispensers isn't that it's expensive, it's that just it requires you to craft 2,700 bows in order to make a shulker box full of dispensers. This is actually... nothing's come back yet. Look at this thing go. Oh, also we gotta make all this spawn proof. That's not great. Are these not working? They're not dropping off items, are they? Oh, no, they are dropping off items. Very, very few items. Oh, yeah, tick warp. I forget that. Why did that? Forget that exists. Oh, that's so much fun. We have a problem, though. Because they're like dropping off one item every time they come through. Let me depower this. So we can see what happens when it comes back. Because it should have a bunch of items in it. Hurry on back. Come on. You can do it. So it's like not registering fast enough. And this one doesn't have any items in it. This one has items in it. We got 2 of them. Why are they in the block? Well, they might be losing their items really quickly. So I just have it go right there. Shoot, I lost power. All right. There you go. You're gonna go there. You're gonna pick up all these items here. And then it should stop and drop them all off. Yeah, see, it's barely even going. We got tick warp on, so it's not even going up there. It should work. It's the same concept right here. Like, I've had this work before. Nothing looks different. Why is it not going up there? That one works. Oh, okay. It was still was on tick warp. Okay. Now it looks a little bit better. Why does this one work and the other one doesn't? Like the hill. All right. Why did this stop? All right. I guess we'll copy this one then. Get rid of this minecart here. There we go. Alright. Gas farm. Save it. Alright. Now I gotta make a placement for it. I included the bedrock in there. Wasn't necessary, but alright. Come on. This way. There we go. It's down one block, isn't it? Yeah, that's what we want. Oh, cute. Got floating repeaters. Love it when the game doesn't figure out that something's wrong. Is that right? And that's right. Okay. There we are. And there we are. I have no idea how many of these still have minecarts attached to them. Looks like most of them. Alright, what happens if I go into this and tick warp? I should be able to see which ones have... This one's got items in it. You see it? Why is this one stopped? $252 per hour. Oh, well, that's actually... Oh my god! What's up? I don't know. No items have been counted yet. No items have been counted yet. Like, all of them have stopped? It's still not... I mean, I'm really close to something here. First of all, we don't want these solid blocks. We don't want these. I can't type. There we are. And for some reason, some of these cards are just stopping. I'm concerned about that. Oh yeah, hoppers are spawnable too, aren't they? Oh yeah, all these back here too. Man, that's what a pain spawn proofing is. Yeah, I've found Rails to be buggy in general. I generally don't like working with them unless I have... Oh, that's what happened. That's why I wasn't counting anything. I copied something onto there. There we go. This could be carpet or anything. It doesn't really matter. And composters help prevent hopper lag. And they prevent hoppers from being spawnable, because composters aren't spawnable. Whereas droppers are, and furnaces are. Alright. And this is big. And let's make sure that wool isn't spawnable. And then counter reset. Can't type. Are we missing some carts? We might be missing some carts here. Yeah, there's no cart for these ones. That's creepy. It's definitely not working properly. So close, but not quite there. Let me turn off this sphere. It's just like confusing things. I don't think I need to make the farm much bigger than this. I mean, once we collect all these ghast here, it's pretty clear that a lot of them are dying, and this is even with pigmen spawning in the farm and sticking around. I think this is plenty fast enough. We got 30. I know I'm missing... Am I missing a cart from this one? Yeah, looks like these first three. I removed the cart. Let's put a cart back in these three. Now, items getting left on the ground. I don't see a lot of items just hanging around. So it looks like they're all getting collected. It's just a matter of, are the carts dropping them off? Oh, oops. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So, counter. 690 per hour. Let's start it fresh because we had some missing carts and... Mob camps. Barely hitting any part of the mob cap. This could be improved. Yeah, I think it'd be fairly easy to make a shulker box full of ghast tears. Man. Yeah, okay. Now that we've improved it, and this is still not working at full... Well, I mean, I guess the zombie pigmen aren't really hurting anything. If we were letting full zombie pigmen spawn, they'd eat up the mob cap, and then we wouldn't get hardly as many ghast tears. But a few spawn spots where zombie pigmen can spawn aren't really hurting anything. It's generating 1,200 per hour, so that's a shulker box in 2 hours. I think this is actually pretty cool. This is... It looks like the carts are actually working for the most part. $1,100. It dropped a little bit, but yeah, I think this is yeah, I mean, you could clear out 12, 15 blocks underneath the nether roof just to make sure that there's no mobs spawning under there, but I don't think that's really a big deal. There's probably only a few spawning spaces up there anyways. There'd have to be like a cave, because normally it's pretty much solid nether rack up there. We can actually look. And there's a cave here. There's nowhere to spawn here. I mean, in my own survival world, I can't really necessarily pick a spot. Oh, I'll build it. I will definitely build this. Not today. I actually have another farm I want to build first. But I think I can actually get this done in the next episode. We got some gunpowder here. Are we missing a cart? Nope. Oh, it's going to get picked up. Alright. Yeah, looks like everything's working. I am going to have to AFK at my Wither Rose farm, though. Yeah, it's... Actually, how's my, how do I check up the MSPT in, there's like a way in Carpet Mod to check out the ticks per second. I wonder how much lag this is creating. I mean, it doesn't matter a whole lot. I mean, I can move around. It doesn't seem to be creating too much lag. But we do have carts that are stopping. I don't know why, because like it wasn't working when I raised him up. And here they just stop. Strange. Maybe I shouldn't have... Huh. I wonder... Oops. Should it be like that instead? Let's put this cart back. I wonder if that affects anything. Did my tick warp end? It feels like it ended. Yeah, we're getting quite a few carts that are stopping. If that happens a lot, that will obviously hurt the rates immensely. So that's not something we can have happen. Did I get rid of a cart here? This one doesn't have a cart anymore. Because I think it's stopping halfway over that rail because it's two powered rails. I think that actually is the problem here. That might have been the problem with the sloped one. See if that helps. See if any of them stop. Time for a tick warp. You mean like a regular video? Yeah, I think that might have been the issue. You can't have two powered rails there, because then it stops halfway across them and then... I wonder if the sloped one works better, if we get it working. Let me pull this one apart. I don't think it matters a whole lot, but... That's not right, is it? It's this. Are we still tick warping? Alright, I'll see if I can fit that in. I don't usually say time for a time lapse. Usually I just jump into a time lapse. Seems like, oh, we're not getting any spawns. That's part of it. I wonder if this one's more reliable. It's hard to say. Should have gotten a decent number back. Takes a minute before it really starts kicking in. This thing is cool. It's not registering that much. We were getting over 1,000 per hour. Am I missing carts again? I did have to get rid of a few carts. Looks like I'm missing a cart on this one. Got a cart there. I'm missing a... Nope. Cart. Being underneath it really hurts my frame rates. I'm only getting 500 per hour. I don't know what's different. I actually didn't change anything. The chorus of screaming gas. I'm also I'm gonna end up getting a whole bunch of magma creams. Not that it really matters. All right, now it's up to 700. Might just take a minute for all the carts to come in. The funny part is, this is with hostile creatures on 1% and my master volume down to 10%. You can still hear them. I'm probably going to have nightmares about this sound. It's fun though. You can still hear it all the way up here. So if you're like AFKing the farm. Where'd this guy go? How you doing, pig boy? What's up? Can't really hear it up here. Oh dear Lord. Yes, you can. But not if it's turned way down. Alright, I think I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish for the day. And it definitely looks like the carts are working now. No? I gotta stop. No? Okay. It had items. Okay. Yep, the whole unloading system is working. I think every 4 is probably a good rate to do this. How many gold rails is this, actually? Let's do a material list for the whole thing. So right here. Going to be quite a bit of glass as well. I mean, you can use a solid block, but it's much cooler to be able to see them and watch them die. Area selection, configure, analyze area, make sure this is refreshed. 6 shulker boxes of glass. 5 shulker boxes of gold rails. You could possibly use regular rails for quite a bit of that. And 4 shulker boxes. Where's all the white concrete coming from? Did I to lay the groundwork. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Or something else. It could be anything. And then 4 shulker boxes of grass or dirt or something like that. Half a shulker box of redstone blocks. You could probably cut back a little bit on all these redstone blocks. Have to figure out how many of those you need. And where to go. It's a heck of a material list, though. Sea lanterns, that doesn't even concern me at all. Regular rails, hoppers, yeah, okay. So the main resources are these 6 right here, it looks like. Definitely want to cut down on those redstone blocks. The rest of these are pretty doable. But I don't want to use that much redstone. That's not even necessary. You could probably do at least half as many of these or something like that. Figure out the exact number of those that can be done. Yeah, all right. So I guess I am done for the night then. I will try to do this again. I've got a few other things I want to design and test out and stuff like that. So whenever I got something like that, I'll try to do a stream when possible. So thanks, guys, for watching. Have a good night or morning, as it may be. And may the gas screams not haunt your dreams. Take it easy.